Hello, all you Vapeheads out there. I am Eric the Sock Sire. On this edition of the Coil, we will be reviewing Red Dragon Juice. Red Dragon says, vape like the sock man.
Hey guys, thanks for sticking around. Now, I want to just thank all my new subscribers and all the views I've been getting on this channel. Thank you for taking the time and watching me act like a fool, my silly intros. And again, if you haven't subscribed to the Coil, as always, you can do that right here. Now, I really wanted to make the Coil a really rounded type of channel. You know, some juice reviews, mod reviews, build reviews, and I just got caught up in doing whatever mods I had or what I can get my hands on. So now I'm going to start to diversify a little bit, get into the juice realm. So I was contacted by John from Red Dragon Mods and Juices LLC out in Idaho. I don't want to mispronounce the name of that town, so we'll just keep that zipped up tight. And we were going back and forth for a little while, and we worked on an agreement, and he sent me a bunch of his juices. So let's get down to brass tacks. Actually, before we do that, let me take a little right there, some 55 cent. One of my favorite juices of his line. So let's get to it, shall we? Now, I received quite a few juices from him. Out of the bunch, I enjoyed them all, but I'm gonna pick out the highlighted juices for me. And I'm gonna go through them, tell you what I think they taste like, and tell you to go out there and check them out, because I definitely think they're worth it. So let me just give you a breakdown on how John does his juices out there at Red Dragon. So they come in 15 ml bottles, and they are 80 VG, 20 PG, so they definitely chuck out the flavor. And they come in 0, 3, and 6 on the high VG line. Red Dragon also does 10 milliliter bottles, 50-50 blend on this, and they come in 0, 12, and 18 nic strength. So first up on this list of amazing juices, we're going to talk about Red Dragon's 55 cent. Now, the night I received the whole line, I ran through with a dripper and just kept re-wicking 3 of my drippers just to try to get a taste profile for each one. The description that he has on this is grape and watermelon in a rap battle, crowned to see who is crowned king of taste. I taste the watermelon on the exhale, and I get loads of grape when I pull it in. And the kind of grape I would equate it to would be like grape Fun Dip. And when I was a kid, I loved Fun Dip. Fun Dip was the jam. And if I came across some Fun Dip today, or if I actually saw it, I guarantee I'd be sucking it down like one of those pixie sticks. I love it. And as soon as this was just to stand out, it was to stand out of the crowd for me. So next up on the roster is MonkeyBalls. Now, I love chocolate and peanut butter, and the way I can equate this taste to is like, I don't know if some of you guys out there have ever had Tasty Cakes. Well, they had like Tasty Cake cupcakes, chocolate cupcakes. It tastes like that with a mix of the peanut butter from like the Hostess Funny Bones. This might only equate to some of you people out on the East Coast, but these are 2 desserts that we have at pretty much every bodega out here, or had at every bodega out here. And 2 of my faves, actually. And it was like a perfect combination. The chocolate was right there. I would get, again, more of the peanut butter on the exhale, or whenever I blew the vape out my nose. I would say this is a little drier, and I'm assuming it's because of the PG, because when I, VG, sorry, not PG, because when I was vaping on the 12 nic, on the 10 milliliter bottles, I was just getting a lot more of that peanut butter undertone. So if you use higher nic, you're going to be using it in a tank. I would say for more flavor, I would definitely go with the 10 milliliter bottles with the higher nic for the overall flavor. It just rounded it out a little bit more, whereas the VG, I think, dried out the chocolate a little bit, and tasty as fuck regardless. But it, you know, so, but if you're looking to blow clouds and that's one of your thing, It's a great high VG blend, and again, holds the taste really well for a VG blend. So another kudos there. So the next day, I decided I was going to try another fruity vape by them, and I went with RD Balls. RD Balls, you gotta love it. RD Balls. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna keep laughing at this and I'm not gonna cut this. Yes, RD Balls. Now, RD Balls to me tasted like a pink lemonade with a watermelon or a melonish kind of flavor. I liked it because it really offset the dessert flavors that I usually, vape on. And it's a very nice, tangy, tart flavor. It kind of reminds me of like the tartness from Sweet Tarts on the VG line, because it has that little, again, all VG lines I've ever tried really are a little bit drier, but like it has that nice tangy tart of the Sweet Tart candy kind of pink lemonade flavor. And I personally love that combo. So with a little bit undertone of watermelon or some kind of melon in there, I liked it. I enjoyed it. I was very surprised to find a second vape within a line that's a fruity candy kind of flavor that I actually enjoyed. So I was very happy with that as well. So the next day, I grabbed good old RD Express, and I ran out the door with it really quickly. I wicked up at work, and I went out on every break during that day just vaping away. The RD Express, I would say, is a very mellow of melons. It's definitely a combo. There's a whole bunch of things going on with different kind of melon flavors. I would taste different ones varying throughout the day. And I'm sure it's probably reacting to coffee, what snacks I'm eating, if I'm drinking a lot more water. It depends. Like, I notice all vapes like that, or all fruity melony vapes will totally react with what you're drinking or what you're eating. So I would say I vaped it mostly at night. It was definitely a very good calm down vape for the night. Like, it wasn't over flavorful. It wasn't, killing your taste buds where you have an aftertaste when you go to bed. It was just a very nice settle down with a glass of iced tea at the end of the night, and vape a little RD Express with that nice little melon overtone, and you'd be good to go. Now, the final one I'm going to review for you tonight is La Onda. I'm hoping I'm saying that correctly. It's Laonda. Their description on it is, let's see, my apologies. Hazelnut, vanilla, and tag team together on the inhale to battle the yellow stranger on the exhale. The yellow stranger. I love these descriptions, by the way. When you go visit their site at Facebook, you're going to piss your pants with some of the sayings on there. What I get from this is, I'm 90% sure 7-Eleven is everywhere. I love their hazelnut coffee. I feel like this tasted to me like a mix between actually their 7-Eleven hazelnut and French vanilla coffee mixed together with very light, like the way I like it, and no sugar. So it's not sweet. It's a robust kind of flavor. It does have a unique exhale. Like you said, I don't know what the yellow stranger is, but whatever that stranger is, it's tickling my taste buds. No, but it was, because I couldn't really pinpoint exactly what it was. I absolutely love this for morning vape. I did not vape. I vape this every morning on the Plume Veil clone that I have. I was vaping that every morning for the last week, and I would pretty much exclusively vape that in the morning going to work and leading into lunchtime. I very much enjoyed it, and it was another great dessert flavor. This one on the VG line, I didn't get any, it wasn't dry. It was very, 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 very robust. Very, very, it just didn't have any kind of dry flavor to it. It's just very, very robust. I very much enjoyed it. Those are the 5 of the line I'm going to review. I did get a cinnamon type flavor, which I'm not super into, like red, like, big red kind of flavors, that kind of cinnamon. The only kind of cinnamon I'm really into is desserty type of cinnamon. And there was another 1 or 2 that are not on his list on the Facebook page right now. which I can't remember off the top of my head, so I apologize for that, John. But I'm sure I'll probably be doing a second video for Red Dragon because I absolutely love their juices. I can't wait. It always says that they're coming soon with a couple of new ones. Jamaican Me 1, Cherry Bomb, and Hadouken, which is, I can't wait for that. That's going to be amazing. So I can't wait to get back with them and get those out here. And as soon as I get them in, I'll be reviewing for you as well. So guys, that's my lot for tonight. Again, big shout out to Red Dragon and John over there. I appreciate the juices. I love them. And as always, remember, keep vaping your face off, and I hope every one of your clouds have a silver lining. Until then, I don't know. I'll be away at Vape Mania this weekend. I will be taking some video footage down there to give you guys a show of what was going on. And I have a little surprise for you when I get back as well, and probably another contest as well. So again, have a good night, guys, and I'll see you soon.